Namaste, Jai Bharat. The President of Bharat is the first citizen of the nation. The President of Bharat is a custodian of Constitution. The President of Bharat is respected by all citizens of this nation. You can find differences with the Prime Minister, you can criticize him, but the President of Bharat, you don't. That is our obedience or our Sanskriti or our tradition. We don't question the President of Bharat. There is one person who is unquestionable in this nation, is the President of Bharat. And it's absolutely rare when someone speaks of the President in a light manner, whatever may be, whosoever may be. It's absolutely unethical and against the tradition and Sanskriti of this nation. We are not simply a geopolitical entity nation, we are a Sanskriti. Mulyam vai Bharatam nasyad deshamatram na Bharatam. This was said by my teacher, Dr. Hashnaren of Lucknow. I found a lot of things in him. He is no more, unfortunately, one of my great teachers. He says Bharat is not a geopolitical entity. Bharat is a Sanskriti. And to say that Bharat is a Sanskriti, you have to know what Bharat is. And you have to know what Sanskriti is. And you have to know how you are controlled and regulated by the mighty, powerful forces of Sanskriti. And this Sanskriti doesn't let you speak less or normally about the President of Bharat. And when someone speaks in a manner which not to be spoken about the Bharat, the President of Bharat, then that it's obvious and it demonstrates that that person has not got into Bharatiya Sanskriti, had not inherited Bharatiya Sanskriti, and is well outside Bharatiya Sanskriti and the Veda-Upanishadic knowledge tradition. Because Bharatiya Sanskriti evolves out of the Veda-Upanishadic knowledge tradition. Perhaps this is only Sanskrit in the entire world which is based on a knowledge tradition. And it's very evident that it demonstrates when someone speaks about the President of the nation lightly, it demonstrates that that person has nothing to do with Bharatiya Sanskriti. But if when someone said like that, I don't want to name the people, someone said like that, but that should not have been the case. It's not a slip of tongue. Obviously, it's not a slip of tongue. That person is equally senior, had been in the parliament for quite some time, long time in fact. It's not a slip of tongue. It is a slip in the sense that the essential thoughts that one possesses about certain things comes out when some windows appear in the thought structure. The thought structure, sometimes many things is kept controlled. Many things is kept controlled, that you have some sense that it should not be presented in this way. But there are times when frustration creates windows on the walls of that closed, compressed situation, and this thing comes out through such windows outside in the public, and then we instantly understand what the real character of the person is and how he really looks at the nation as such and personalities of this nation whom we revere. And this, of course, is a situation that should not have been the case. It's very unfortunate with responsibilities. There's no amount of apology is going to make any reparation. No amount of apologies is going to make the reparation. The things came out in public that people realize that this is a character of some person, some people, real character which is kept inside, concealed and controlled and compressed and kept inside, which finds a small window just comes out, stealthily comes out, like snake, and we see it. Once we see it, remain careful. There's nothing much you can do, and nothing much you should do. The best thing is keep understanding things. You should know who is who and what is what. But then it's a very, very serious kind of incident. It's not a joke. It's not something small. It is something serious for every citizen of this nation, because we have great respect to our nation. We have great respect to our nation, not just because we are citizens, just just by virtue of the greatness built into the nation. Just because of the magnitude and greatness of our nation, the Sanskrit, the knowledge tradition, it's natural for us to respect. We are not respecting Bharat out of any compulsion. We are respecting Bharat very spontaneously. That is because our Bharat deserves respect, not just from Bharatiyas, from all over the world, in their own manner. But this, of course, lets you know. You get a window to look into some people's minds to find out what they are. Think, at least for yourselves, not to do anything, but keep your understanding with yourself, so that next time when you try to evaluate something, keep this understanding in front of you as a mirror, and let's understand phenomenal world as far as our nation is concerned. So we meet again with some other thought. Till then, Namaste, Jai Bharat, and Jai Sri Ram.